Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Natalie and today I'm going to do the 24 hours of reading. I'm probably going to do it a bit different to like how everyone else is doing it because I can't see myself pulling an all-nighter. Like I can't. Maybe I'll get into the books and I probably will, but for the most part I probably won't be. I'm going to be starting with Happy Place by Emily Henry. I think I'm on like page 38 at the moment, so I've already started. I just haven't got far in. So yeah, I'm going to get into this one. So I'm starting this and it is now 11:54. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, 11:54. So let's see.
Your body drive me crazy. Your body need a license fit. Your body are too tight and neat. Anybody who got eyes can't see. She just wanna dance and tease. She just wanna dance and tease me. 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 Listen, you've been missing since 2000.
Okay, so it's been an hour. I done like an hour of reading, then I got like everything that I needed to get sorted done. So I've got some errands to run now, so I've got like all these like bits to return. So I'm gonna do that now, and then I need to go Argos as well because I need to get a charger for my car because I just don't know why I don't have one, and it's been too long of not having a charger in the car and I don't like using the wireless charging. Yeah, so I'm gonna do that, and then by Argos is a Starbucks. So I've brought the book with me because I might read in Starbucks. I feel like I need my top to show. So yeah, I might read in Starbucks or I'm just gonna get a Starbucks and come home, but I think I deserve a Starbucks.
They used to say you didn't know.
No, because how can both of the things I got be wrong? Like this one, I just want it to actually be like apple because I just feel like, I mean, yeah, I don't know, maybe I can use this one, but I don't know. I just feel like I need it to actually be like the Apple logo. And then I got the USB-C charge cable. Like, I didn't know this couldn't go in my phone. Like, I've just messed up completely. Like, I need to return it, but I just can't be asked to do that right now. Like, I will return that tomorrow, like, rather than today. I mean, like, at least one thing I can actually use, but just the USB-C, like, I just don't know how I got that wrong. It's now 2:43 and I feel like by the time I finish at Starbucks it'll be after 3 o'clock by the time I get home because I think the queue was really long. Okay, so I've got my Starbucks, the iced blonde brown sugar oat shaken espresso, and I'm going on to page 91. It's now 3 o'clock if I'm correct. Yeah, 3:03. So let's see how far I can get. I'm hoping to get well over halfway in the next hour. Yeah, let's go.
Squid tell me one fix. You know that's my sister. When she speak, I listen. She swears you're my missing. I say we think different. I see. By your heart, I see. Come, baby, come, try me. Who you gonna love if you run by me, love? Ready? Too many twists and turns.
In the book, I'm at like the point where we started to see how Win and Harriet got together, like when they were younger, and then like getting to know each other a bit deeper. I'm trying to think what else. Touching on a little bit of how they've broke up and why they're like ex-fiancés now, and getting into them faking like they're still together for the rest of the group. I'll see how the rest of it goes, but so far I am enjoying the book and it is giving me like summer vibes as well. It's been an hour. I'm on page 129. I still do not know who Win has brought this coffee table book for. And I need to know because I'm gonna go as ballistic as Harriet is. Like, who has he brought that for? Like, we've got to points where it's like she's confronted him about it and asked him like, who did you get that for? He's still not saying, but now at the point, like now she's like trying to make him like jealous. Like she's got on her, what is it? Like, you know, like Princess Diana sort of dress, where like her revenge dress. I'm hoping we get some answers in the tonight of this book. Anyway, it's like 300 and odd pages, so I'm not far off from being halfway through. But Win, I need to know, like, who is this book for?
Love the way you twist and turn, yeah. Baby, call me, I too fly, I get burned. Love the way you twist and turn, yeah. Your body drive me crazy, your body need a license fee. Got your body at the Titan heat. Anybody who got eyes can't see. She just wanna dance and tease. She just wanna dance and tease me. Yeah, but yeah, lot. She just wanna dance and tease. She just wanna dance and tease me. She just wanna dance.
I don't know how summery this book is. No. Oh my gosh. Like, I'm not gonna lie. The book's not gone how I thought it was gonna go, and I don't know, like, this is kind of dampening my mood a bit. I'm on page like 307 and we've got like 70 odd pages left. I'm not gonna lie, my mood is dampened. Like, what is going on? Like, I honestly thought we was all having a good time. I actually thought we was all having a good time. Turns out we're not. Like, the girls are fighting. Like, oh my gosh. I actually thought we was all having a good time. Where did this all come from? No, it don't feel summery. Like, do you know what this feels like? This feels like it's summer, you're on a girls trip. Let's say a girls trip to Miami, because it seems like everyone always falls out when they go to Miami. That's the vibe the book is giving. Maybe it is like real life summer vibes, but this ain't the summer vibe I want. Like, I've finished Happy Place by Emily Henry, and I actually really enjoyed it. It did not go how I expected, and I just actually couldn't predict it. Like, as I was reading it, I was like, oh, this is not predictable like I thought it would be. Ria has a really good character development, as does Win, which I love when you can see like the characters develop and grow into who they are. And the way how the book is like written is that you get like the overview of them when they was younger and how they got together, as well as the present day, which I also like, and then you get to understand how they ended up in a situation they end up in. Overall, good book. I really enjoyed it. I'm not going to give it a rating because I finished it not too long ago. Okay, so I'm about to start, I feel like I'm really up close and personal, but I'm about to start The Good Lie now, and I'm reading it in bed, so I feel like I'm going to end up falling asleep, but I'm going to try not to. It is now, I think, let me see. Oh my gosh, this charge is so bad. It is now 8:31. You cannot see that at all. It's now 8:31. Sorry, but look at my charger and I'm here talking about, oh, it's not from Apple. I don't want it if it's not from Apple. Babe, look at your one from Apple. You're going to electrocute yourself if you're not careful. But it's 8:31 and I'm about to start now. Should we read the first page together? I think we should. The prestigious street still held secrets of the horror. The missing person flyers were tacked into the Canary Island palms, their colours faded from the elements, the edges of them curled from rain and wind. The white brick mansion at the end of the street no longer had police cars parked in its circular drive. The press vans and cameras had slowly moved on to other stories. The iron gates, which had been... Sorry, but I feel like I'm breathing so heavy. Okay. The iron gates, which had been necessary to keep the well-intentioned public at bay, were deserted. The weight of silence hung in the sunny Los Angeles air. Scott Harden stumbled down the palm tree-lined sidewalk and toward the large gates. As he moved, the White House swayed before him, the view blurred by sweat burning the corners of his eyes. His monogrammed polo shirt, stained from weeks of wear, stuck to his back. Bruises and cuts from the stiff rope circled both wrists, and he quickened his steps, moving into a jog as he grew closer to the home. As blood oozed from the incision on his chest, he staggered to a stop at the gate security panel. He pressed the code into the keypad, leaving bloody fingerprints behind. The gate chimed and hummed as they slid open. Girl, what is going on? I'll get back to you once I get into this, because, like, what the hell?
girl. Dance and tease. You cool like the Highland breeze. You know where you want.
There's a lot going on right now in this book.
I used to say you need to grow up. I know you know. Say you want to get that up. And I know you know you want.
I'm at like page 100 and some of these people are just so like shady. Like, I have my thoughts about each of them, but I have a feeling that when everything's revealed I'm gonna be so wrong. But there's so many storylines in this one story. So we've got what was his name, Robert, who's the attorney, and I forgot her name, he's like a therapist, I don't know, for people that like want to like kill people and are really violent. And then we've got a boy who was like kidnapped and escapes by like a serial killer, and he's just a bit shady.
Remember the first night when you get freaky, when you get naughty. Before that we are chill with Noel and party, a dance and party. Yeah, your body was so clean. You did a weird Versace. Back it up high, you look like your body died me. Oh God, your body drive me crazy. Your body need a license fee. Yeah, your body at the type that you need. Anybody who got eyes can't see. She just wanna dance and tease. She just wanna dance and tease. She just wanna dance and tease.
So I've just had my nighttime shower and I've finished The Good Lie. I finished that a while ago. It's now 2:42. I do want to go to bed, but I feel like I need to read a romance after that book, because I just honestly, what in the actual universe was going on in that book? Like, there was just too much things going on. Some of it, I'm not gonna lie, was actually quite hard to read. I've got so much turmeric on my skin, but some of it was hard to read, and there definitely did need to be some trigger warnings in the book, like the fact that there's like sexual assault and worse crimes to do, you know, on the same lines. And then obviously, like, it's a thriller, so I do expect like a murder or something, but I think the other bits does need to have like a little trigger warning. Kind of wasn't expecting it to be as dark as it was. Like, I honestly just thought kids were kidnapped and murdered. I didn't realize like all the extra bits that was like going into it, of them, what they had to go through while they was like captured. There's so much things going on in the book all at once, and I'm not going to spoil it because like I do recommend the book as long as, you know, you wouldn't be triggered by it. So yeah, I thought the book was really good. I really enjoyed it, but I'm a bit embarrassed that I was scared when reading the book, because honestly I don't actually know why I was scared, but I think it was more like it was chilling and it was unnerving. Like, I don't know if you've ever watched like Pretty Little Liars, but when I was younger and I was watching Pretty Little Liars, I used to get like nightmares, and I feel like I was a bit anxious after watching it as well. And I feel like the book has that effect, but it's not actually like scary, it's just, it has you second guessing everyone, like absolutely question every single person in that book. Like, there's just a lot to unpack with it. I feel like it is a bit far-fetched in a sense. Yeah, I do think it does have like a bit of a far-fetched element to it, but I don't mind that, simply because I don't want it to feel too real. I don't think I'm gonna read all of this tonight, but I'm gonna make a start on beach read, doing another Emily Henry. Let's start. Woo.
She just wanna dance and tease, man. Dance and tease, man. How you want to run like a nothing? I think that's for me to have my head stiff. Yeah. No fair, no cares.
So I finished beach read. And yeah, I liked this one as well. I think though reading it after a thriller makes me think like, oh, like it's so easy and predictable. However, there was like a plot twist in the book that I wasn't expecting, and like there was a scandal as well that was quite interesting to read about and learn about. But overall it's a cute book, and it does just give me like summer romance vibes that obviously prospers. I think like with like Gus, there's a lot of growth, and there's a lot of growth between them as like a couple, as friends and stuff like that, and understanding one another. You get to see like their backstory from when they was younger as well, and why she classed them as an enemies, for it to be classed as like an enemies to lover type of vibe. Overall it's a cute book, I'd recommend. I think it's like one of those nice easy reads. So that is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I actually really enjoyed doing this, like reading for 24 hours, even though I'd done it a bit differently from how everyone else is doing these videos. I only read 3 books. I didn't read more than that, but I'm happy with that because I haven't actually read this month until now. But also because I want to take in the books I'm reading. Like I don't want to be reading like a book in like 3 hours and then it's like I didn't actually take the book in, like I was just doing it more to kind of get through the book. I think I'll probably end up doing like more of these, like sort of like reading for a day sort of stuff, because that was fun. I hope you enjoyed it. I recommend all 3 books. And yeah, see you next time. Bye.